Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video and welcome to another book haul. So remember last month when I said that I wouldn't have that big of a book haul this month? I lied. I didn't mean for it to get like this, but it happened and I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just gonna we're just gonna pretend like it didn't happen, okay? I have quite a few books to talk about. I have books that I was sent, books that I purchased, books that I have from Owlcrate, because I got a lot of Owlcrate boxes this month. And we're just gonna run through these, and I'm gonna not feel shame in my heart because, you know, I could be addicted to worse things. That's what I'm gonna tell myself, and I'm just gonna roll with it. So I have no particular order to this. I could have organized it for you guys, but your girl's too lazy today, so we're just gonna grab and go. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I'm gonna start with the books that I just picked up today. Go me, I'm killing it. But I just actually added this book to my wish list, and then it came in used at the store, so I was like, I'll snag it. And that is The Gilded Wolves by Rachani Chokshi. I actually don't know what this is about, but I just learned that it's set in the past, and you guys know how I feel about that. But the blurb here says mystery, decadence, and dangerous desires. That definitely sounds like it's right up my alley, except for the fact that it's set in 1886. So I don't know about that, but I have heard really good things about this book, and I definitely want to give it a go. So hopefully I will enjoy it as much as everyone else seems to. Up next, we have a middle grade, and this book was going to be donated, so I snagged it up. And that is The Mystery of Black Hollow Lane by Julia Noble. This is a middle grade mystery book that just sounded really cute. I think that Jade read this recently on her channel and she really enjoyed it. She said it was a quick, nice middle grade read, so I'm really excited to give it a go. I actually don't know what the synopsis of this is, and that's gonna be pretty relevant for a lot of the books that I picked up because I'm terrible. But on the inside flap here it says, beware of Black Hollow Lane. With a dad who disappeared years ago and a mother who's a bit too busy to parent, Emmy is shipped off to Wellsworth, a prestigious boarding school in England where she is sure she won't fit in. Say no more. Middle school, boarding school, I love school settings. I am in, and it sounds like there's going to be obviously a mystery of this school itself, so count me in. I'm really excited. And then the next book that I picked up is the very, very well-known The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Mackey. This was really popular last year and sold out pretty much everywhere during Christmas time as, what happened with my hair there, as a really nice gift to give people. And it's just supposed to be a really sweet, wholesome book that just gives you nice things and quotes about living life. And it just sounds like it's going to be very cute. I think every person that I've heard talk about this book or has read it has said that it has pulled some emotion out of them in some way, shape, or form, and I'm really, really excited to give this one a read. It is very short. It's basically like a children's book, but not a children's book, so I'm really excited for this, and I cannot wait to give this a read. It'll definitely happen soon for sure. Okay, the next book that I have here is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, and this is a book that I think I saw somebody put on a TBR that they were reading based off a TBR game, and it just sounded interesting, so I decided to pick it up. And I believe this follows a girl. Her name is Emily, and she is a very shy, very sheltered girl who doesn't like to get out much, doesn't care for social interactions, but her friend Sloane is really the extrovert. That's the word I'm looking for. The extrovert of their relationship. And after Sloane disappears, she leaves her a list of things that she should do to get out and live life. And she takes it upon herself to do those things. And it just sounds like it's going to be a really, really cute contemporary read. And I've heard really good things about Morgan Matson. Maxon? What the hell? And I now own 2 books by her, so I'm really excited to give them a go. Up next, we have another book in the Shatter Me series by Tahar Mafi. This is Restore Me. I don't know which number of the series this is, but it is a signed edition, so I snagged this one up. It was used, but I decided to grab it since I do really want to read the series, and hopefully once I have all the books, I can actually binge them instead of just letting them sit on my shelves, because I have no clue. I have no clue. I was gonna say I have a reason for which I have not read them, but I don't. So here we are, another book in the series. The first book follows a girl named Juliet who has the ability to kill people upon touch. And so at the beginning of the book, she's in this like mental hospital, insane asylum, and she ends up getting out, and she's on the run from her life, trying to run from the people that want to use her as a weapon. And it's a very interesting YA fantasy. It's definitely on the younger side, and it was written several years ago, so it's kind of a book of its time, but I was enjoying them as I read the first one, so hopefully I will continue to enjoy the rest of the series. Look at me giving synopsi. Whatever. I'm enjoying it, okay? Alright, the next book I'm not going to give you a synopsis for because it's the second book in a series, but that is the Owl Crate exclusive for Bone Crier's Dawn by Catherine Purdy. The first book being Bone Crier's War, Bone Crier's Moon, Bone Crier's something. What the hell is the first book? I have no idea. But this is the Owl Crate exclusive edition, and this edition is absolutely stunning. It has these beautiful gray sprayed edges. It's kind of hard to see because I have my artificial lights on it, but it is a gold, like sparkly sprayed edge. It is absolutely freaking stunning, and I love them so much. I cannot wait to get to the first book so that I can binge read the second book. And this cover, oh, this cover is just everything, and I'm so excited. So I will, I'm gonna treasure this forever because I love it so much, and it is an Owl Crate exclusive, so it is of course signed. So there we go. Okay, the next book that we have here is The Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. I haven't heard too many bad things about this, but I also haven't heard too many good things about this, so I kind of went into this kind of blind. I don't really know where I'm gonna fall. I know that the cover is gorgeous, and the synopsis sounds like it's going to be very good. It follows Amelia, whose twin sister dies, and she is a witch, and so she goes on this hunt for vengeance to figure out who killed her sister, and along the way she meets Wicked, a prince from hell, who she's been warned against in tales since she was a child. His name is Wrath, not Wicked. I can't read. Wrath claims to be on Amelia's side, tasked by his master with solving a series of women's murders on the island, but when it comes to the Wicked, nothing is as it seems. It just sounds like it's going to be a really interesting mystery, fantasy situation, and I'm hopefully really going to enjoy it. But again, I've heard mixed reviews, so hopefully I love it. Then Mel sent me a book. Thank you so much, Mel. And she sent me Incendiary by Zordita Cordova. Zorita Cordova. Sure, we'll roll with that. I actually do not know anything about this book, but the back says, I am Renata Cordova. I have lived 100 stolen lives, and now I live my own. Okay. But yeah, I think there's an alternate edition of this cover that I like even more, and if I can find a picture, I'll pop it up on the screen. But I do love this book so much. I think the cover is absolutely stunning, and I'm really excited to go ahead and give it a go. So hopefully I will love it as much as I've heard really good things about this one. So I really hope I love it as much as everyone else. And I swear I'm making sense right now. I hope it. At least I hope I am. Editing me is going to have a wild ride. The next book that I'm going to show you guys is another book that I was gifted. So thank you so much to Sterling for sending this over to me. And that is Nubia, Real One by L.L. McKinney and Robin Smith. This is a DC comic with a, obviously, Black female main character, and come on now, we needed some more representation, especially in the superhero world, so I'm really excited that Nubia is getting some representation, which is awesome, and I'm really excited to give this one a go. The art style in here is absolutely stunning. I love the color washes, I love the detail that went in. I'm trying to find like a really good picture, but the detail that is in this is just absolutely stunning, so I'm really excited to give this a go. And then on the back it says, can you be your hero if society doesn't see you as a person? Oh, this is going to be amazing, and I will definitely be reading this ASAP. Alright, let's haul my absolutely oversized books of this haul. First one being Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. I was going to say Chain of Gold, but obviously no. Chain of Iron, which is the second book in the Last Hour series. Have I read the first book? No. Do I have the second book? Yes. Do I plan on reading it anytime soon? Who freaking knows? But this book is absolutely huge. Can somebody please tell Cassandra Clare that it is not necessary for the books to be over 650 pages? Like, not necessary, but really excited to get to this series as it is coming out. I am reading the Shadowhunter books in chronological order, so I finished the Infernal Devices, and now I'm looking forward to reading the Last Hour series, and I'm really excited to give this series a go. I have heard nothing but good things. So many people are saying that this is the favorite of all of Cassie Clare's works, so I'm really excited to give this a go. If somehow by chance you've been living under a rock, or you're new to booktube and don't know anything about the series, this is the series that follows the children of the people from the Infernal Devices. So Will, Jem, what the fuck is her name? Jem and Tessa. I was gonna say Gemma and you know what, just ignore me. I don't know anything. I don't know why you guys are still here, but anyways, it's the children of that series and all of the many characters. I've heard that these books are character filled and lots of stuff going on, but I am really excited to give them a go. So eventually I will pick up these chunky ass books and read them. Will eventually be soon. you know as much as I do. Okay, you guys, we're all waiting for it. At least I was waiting for it. And of course we have A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I mean, nobody is surprised. Nope, not even a little bit. I'm surprised I didn't have it last month, seeing as it came out last month and I didn't buy it yet, but now I have it, and I love Miss Maas. She is my queen. But baby, why? Why does it have to be so large? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. We'll see. I have yet to finish the original series for Avatar, so I'm reading the second book in the month of April, so go me. But I'm definitely geared up and ready for when it comes around time to read this one, and you best believe I will be consuming it to all of its glory, and I'm so excited. So thank you, Miss Maas, for gracing us with another book in our lives. We definitely needed it 100%, so thank you. All right, the next book that we're going to talk about is a book that I was gifted again, and this came from Karina, so thank you so much, Karina. This was on my wish list, and I'm really excited to give it a go, and that is what? Let's try that again. It is A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth, and this is an LGBTQI plus fantasy, and it just sounds like it's going to be dark and twisty and really awesome. I will read you the little inside blurb here, and it says, choose your player. An ironborn, halfway outcast of royal fae family, a tempestuous fury exiled to Earth from the immortal realm and hellbent on vengeance, a dutiful fae prince determined to earn his place on the throne, or the prince's brooding guardian burdened with a terrible secret. That just sounds amazing. Read no more. I cannot wait to read this. I'm hoping somebody read it with Karina very soon, because how could I not? I'm just so freaking excited. So hopefully I love it. I have heard good things, so hopefully I'm one of those people that says good things. Okay, the next book that we have here is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Don't ask me why I didn't haul it with my other Carrie Maniscalco book, but you all know, nobody knows why. Nobody knows. I was gonna say y'all know, but nobody knows why I'm not organized. I'm just not. So let's move on from that fact. Stalking Jack the Ripper, I don't exactly know the exact synopsis. I know it is set in the past. I know it is about Jack the Ripper, but on the back says, he murdered women in cold blood. He terrorized an entire city. He taunted those who hunted him down. But despite all these horrors, in the end, I could not deny it. I was the girl who loved the Ripper. Whoa! Whoa! That just threw a wrench in what I thought this book was. Loving the Ripper? What the heck just happened? Alright, well, I'm even more excited to read this now, so hopefully I can get around to this one soon, because I have been stumped. Okay, and then I picked up another Marissa Meyer book. That was a really tongue twister, and it took me like 3 tries to say that, and I still didn't say it right. I have Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer. This is a book that I don't know too much about, but I wanted to pick it up because I wanted to read some more of her contemporary work. I think this is her first contemporary book, and I'm really excited to give it a go. I know that it's set in a contemporary world, but there is some magical realism aspects to this book that I think is really interesting. Whoa, I almost dropped it. Oh man. I don't actually know anything about this, but it sounds like it's going to be good. It sounds like it's going to be a really cute romance, and I'm really excited to give one of her other books a try. So really excited for this one and hope that I love it. How many times in this video have I said I'm really excited and I hope that I love it? Who knows? Take a shot for every time I say it. Okay, up next we have 3 back-to-back Owl Crate books. One was a special edition for the book, and the other 2 came in their monthly boxes, so I will talk about that. For the Owl Crate Junior box, we got The Elephant in the Room by Holly Goldberg Sloan, and this is a book about a girl who loses her mother, and during their grieving time, they take a trip and meet up with an older man who somehow introduces them to an elephant, and they have a relationship with an elephant and a boy that lives in that town, and it's just supposed to be a really good book about friendship. Other than that, I don't know too much. I probably just butchered that synopsis, but that's what I can remember from my Outcrate video. But I haven't heard too much about this book, but I do love elements? What? I do love elephants, and I really enjoyed the cover of this book, so hopefully I love this. I love a good middle grade, a good heartwarming middle grade, so I don't think that I will have any issues devouring this book and loving it to its fullest. Up next, we have another book with a sequel to the first book that I haven't read, which is The Bridge of Souls by Victoria Schwab, aka V.E. Schwab. But I haven't read the first book. I own it, which is City of Ghosts, and I've heard really good things about her middle grade series. I do really want to give it a try, and they're pretty short, so I don't see why I couldn't do so, but I am really excited to dive into them and hopefully really love them. But I believe this follows a girl named Cassidy? Yeah, Cassidy Blake, and she is like a like a medium, is able to talk to ghosts and help them cross over or become friends with them. I don't really know how this whole ghost situation works. I just know there's ghosts, there's a cat, and I'm in. I think that they're all set in different cities as well. This one I believe is set in Louisiana. One was set in Paris, and then there was another location that the second book is set in. But I've heard nothing but good things about this series, and I definitely want to give them a go. So now that I have the third book, I should have no more excuses, except for the 400 other TBR books that are on my TBR, so. And then for the Owl Crate, the monthly Owl Crate, the YA version, I got A Sweet and Bitter Magic by Adrienne Tooley. And this book is absolutely stunning. I love the cover, I love the sprayed edges, I love everything about it, and I'm really excited to give this one a go. I, again, don't really remember what this book is about, but when I read the synopsis during my Owl Crate video, it sounded really, really interesting. I will definitely leave a link to a Goodreads page for this down below if you are interested, but I've heard nothing but good things, and I definitely want to give it a try. The cover's just stunning, and I really hope it's LGBTQI+ with the two main characters on the front, because that would make me feel very happy on the inside, and I'm really hoping that that's what happens. So this looks amazing. We have another beautiful redheaded girl on the cover. You guys know how I feel about that, and I'm just excited to read it, so hopefully I can get around to it soon. Also, I don't know what's going on with me in this video. I think that I'm losing some marbles along this journey, and it's an interesting ride, so I'm so sorry. I honestly cannot for the life of me remember if I hauled these in my last video, so if I repeat one or two books in here, I apologize, but just bear with me. The first one I have here is You Had Me at Hola. This is by Alex Daria, and this is supposed to be a really cute adult romance. I actually did not read the synopsis of this, so I have absolutely no idea what this is about, but I've heard good things. When it came out, I believe last year, it got some really good reviews, so hopefully I enjoy this. But yeah, I definitely want to read it. The blurb on the front here says, "Soapy, smart, and so sexy. You'll be thrilled You Had Me at Hola doesn't come with commercials." What? That's a weird thing to put on a book, but okay. Go off, girl. Hopefully I enjoy this. Up next, another book that I got in my Owl Crate Junior box. It came with 2 books this time, and that is an exclusive edition of The One and Only Ivan by Catherine Applegate. I've heard really, really good things about this book. So many people that teach in young kids in school or read a lot of middle grade books say that this is one of the best out there. So I'm really excited to give this a go, and it definitely went with the theme for the month, which is elephants. So I'm really excited to give this one a shot. I love elephants, I love gorillas, so I don't think that there's any recipe of this that I just couldn't love, so I'm excited. Up next, we have a booktube darling, and that is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I have heard absolutely nothing but good things about this book series. It is supposed to be a very dark, very gritty, very political-based, war-based fantasy that has to do with revenge. And I just heard that it can get very dark. It is based off of the Opium Wars, and I'm really excited to give this a go. I know this has a bit of a school setting. It also has a very intricate war setting, so definitely trigger warnings for a ton of stuff in this book, or so I've heard. I can't attest to that, but I've heard there's a lot of trigger warnings in this one, but I am really excited to give it a go. I've heard nothing but good things, and from the people that I trust that read fantasy, especially like high adult fantasy, have been loving this, so I'm going to test my luck, give it a try, and hopefully I love it just as much as everyone else. Okay, another book that was given to me by Clint, thank you so much, Clint, and that is Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is one of his favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid books, and I'm really excited to give this one a go. I would definitely love to read The 7.5 Deaths, no, what, that's not the right book, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo before I read this one, but I do really want to give this one a go. It just sounds like it's going to be so cute, and I'm really excited for this one. I have loved Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing so far, and I'm excited to give more of her work a try, so hopefully I will love this one as much as Clint does, and thank you again so much for sending it to me. Alright, and then I picked up The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, and this is a book that has intrigued me for quite some time, and I found it at the bookstore used, and so I was like, I need to snag it up. And this is about a princess named Leah who runs away from her kingdom to get away from the man that she's supposed to marry on her wedding day, and after that day, after she runs away, 2 men are sent to apprehend her. One is the prince that she was supposed to marry is coming to bring her back to the kingdom, and the other is a paid assassin hired to kill her. However, during the story, you don't know who's which, who is who, and neither does she. And so there's a lot of suspense and confusion going on in this synopsis, and it just sounds like it's going to be a blast to read. I've heard really good things about this series, and so I'm hoping that I love it as much as everyone seems to. This is a bit of an older book, definitely in the YA fantasy sphere, but I'm excited to give it a go nonetheless. All right, 2 books to go, and then we are done. Holy crap, what a whirlwind. But the second to last book I have here is Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. I actually just found out this is the second book in Penelope Douglas's series, so I don't really know where that leaves me in this whole situation, but I did read the back of the book, and I'm still confused. So, you know, like when you read the back of the second book and it has a lot of spoilers. Not this one. It's confusing as hell, and I still don't understand what's happening. I don't understand what this book is about, but it makes me so intrigued that I want to pick up the first book, that I know what the hell is going on, because I am confused. But it just sounds like it's going to be a dark, twisty, maybe a romance? God, somebody help me in the comments below and let me know what the hell the first book is about, because I am lost. So that's that. But I will say that I recently read Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas and loved it. So if that's any constellation or testament to testament, what are these big words? I'm not even sure if I'm using them correctly. If that's any what the hell am I trying to say? Testament, sure, we'll just go with that word, testament to the way her writing is going to be in this one. I'm really excited, but I am still confused about what the book is about. So if somebody wants to let me know, feel free. All right, and the last book that I'm going to haul today. Thank God for you. Thank God for me. I don't know what the hell happened in this video, but we're just going to roll with it. And that is, I don't even know what the book's called. Afterburn and Aftershock by Sylvia Day. This is a companion 2-book thing. They're 2 short novellas, and as you guys know, I read the Crossfire series last month and absolutely fucking adored it. It was a 5-book series that is a very smutty adult romance series. It's very much like 50 Shades of Grey, but in my opinion it was a lot better, and I really enjoyed it, so I definitely wanted to pick up some more of her work, and I'm excited that I got these 2 little novellas. I'm definitely going to have to give them a go, because I loved her writing. I love the way she tells stories. I love the way that she pulls these romances together, and I have a feeling that these are going to be amazing. So really excited about that. That is the last book that is going to be on this haul. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened in my brain, but some things were lost in translation here, and I apologize greatly. I'm losing my marbles. If you guys are also losing your marbles midway through the year, this is midway, I don't even know anymore. Whatever we are into the year, please let me know. Please let me know that I'm not alone, because I'm not sane anymore, I don't think. But that is the end of this video. I'm going to stop blabbering, because God knows you guys deserve that. And if you like this video, which I don't know why you would, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!